All right, so here's question 7. And in question 7, it basically asks us to find which option is an optimal choice, right? So that's how we do. So let's do that here. It's a very long question. I'm not going to read it, but we can go through the steps. So basically, you need to make a decision, right? The decision is at one point, if you want to lease the equipment with insurance or without insurance. If you are leasing with insurance, your cost is 47,000, and you are down here. You are down here. That's your total cost, because anything happen, other people will pay for it. The insurance company will pay for it, right? You don't need to worry about it. But if you choose to not pay an insurance, so without insurance, then the cost here is 41,000. The cost here is 41,000. But this cost is not the final cost, because something could happen, right? The first thing could happen is that something we cannot control is there might be good weather, or there might be bad weather, right? Good weather, the chance is 0.6, and bad weather, the chance is 0.4, right? That's the difference. Here, if it's good weather, you're down again. No actual cost will occur, right? No actual cost will occur because everything going to be good. It's already said, if the weather is good, the equipment will not fall, right? The equipment will never fail during good weather. So in bad weather, then there's again two things can happen. One could fail, which is the chance 0.3, right? The chance is 0.3, but it could, continue work. The equipment may not fail, and that chance is 0.7. If it does fail, that's going to add some cost to your final paycheck. That cost will be $22,000, right? If something does happen, it's $22,000. Nothing happens, the cost again is zero, right? And that's how we calculate this. Now, basically what we are trying to do is that we try to compare this with this, right? The two decisions, which one is more optimal? So that we can do, right? For first, we consider, let's say, we consider this part. We consider this part, right? That might be, let me change the, don't work. Okay. We consider, first, we just need to consider the fail and the work part, right? The fail and the work part. That's going to cost some cost. So we consider this part. And from this part, 0.3% we're going to cost this much money, and 0.7% we're going to cost $0 of money. So this equals to this. The cost here is basically 0.3 plus, multiplied by 22,000, plus 0.7 multiplied by 0. Right, this gives us 6,600. That's the cost at this point. That's the expected cost at this point. So 6600. Oh, sorry. 6600. That's the cost here. Then we consider this part, right? We consider this part. this part here. Now, again, if it's good weather, 0. If it's bad weather, 6,600 could occur, right? And each has its own probability. So this, okay, I'll write this is step 1. And for here, this is step 2. Basically, it's 0.6 plus $0 multiplied by 0 plus 0.4 multiplied by 6,600, and that gives us $2,640, right? That's that much at this point. Obviously, at this point, no matter what, you need to pay this much, right? Pay this much. So this becomes the total cost here. I can say, maybe say step 3 is 41,000 plus 2,640 equals to 43,640. That's our total cost at this point, right? This and this, do the comparison. You can see that with insurance is $47,000. Without insurance is $43,640. This obviously with insurance, the expected cost is higher. That's why we're going to make the decision that we're going to rent without insurance. So this is going to be our choice, without insurance, right? Going to rent without insurance. That's what we're going to do here. For the second step, what is the indifference probability of bad weather? What is indifference probability of bad weather? Before it's 0.4. Right now, we want to change the probability for bad weather. So this 2, lease without insurance, actually equals to lease without insurance. In that case, nothing changed for step 1, right? Because fail or work, the probability doesn't change, right? So basically what we have is we have step 1, the cost at step 1 plus this is part 2. Let me move this a little bit to the side. This is part 2, right? Okay. So B, cost at step 1 plus cost at step 1. We still calculate the cost at step 1, right? Plus the cost at step 2 and plus the cost at step 3. Right, that's how we calculated before. So cost at step 1, first one is still 6,600. And then before we use 6,600 multiplied by 0.4, right? Now basically that change. So we multiply by P and then plus 0 multiplied by 1 minus P. That's for step 2. Right? So, and then we plus, finally, for step 3, whatever that number was 2,640. Now it's 41,000. So we plus 41,000. Obviously, this part is 0, right? So I can remove this. And I'll just move this closer here. That equals to 47,000. So choice 1 equals to choice 2. Choice 1 equals to choice 2. Then, we can move around. So P basically equals to 6,000 divided by 6,600, right? And that gives us 0.91. Only if the chance of bad weather is as high as 0.91, 91% chance we're going to have a bad weather, then we need to worry about, then we're going to lease with an insurance. Otherwise, we will not, right? So that's the part we break even.